3 years ago, we bought an abandoned house in Tuscany with a plot of land of 4.5 hectares, and it turned out to be a big and interesting adventure. We are a young couple who have long dreamed of completely changing our lives, finding an old house in Italy, restoring it, and embracing a slower pace closer to nature. We never imagined this dream would actually come true. We decided to take on a difficult task for ourselves, to restore a tough house built in 1909 on our own. Until that moment, we had no such skills. But we wanted to take the risk. We want to show you what this journey has been like and the adventures that lie ahead. How we've been restoring the house ourselves, planting olives and cypresses, and learning woodworking to craft our own doors, shutters, and furniture. We've even been diving into farming to plant and tend to our very own vegetable garden. Every day here is small victories, new skills, and invaluable experience. And also, doubts, fatigue, testing ourselves for strength and patience, the ability to find solutions when something goes off plan. Restoring an old house is about being able to set priorities, understand new fields from scratch in a new country with a different pace, different logic of processes, and different communication. And most importantly, this house teaches us to accept beauty in authenticity, to let go of perfectionism, to accept imperfections, to better understand ourselves, and to depend less on external circumstances. And we have a lot to tell about it. Honestly, the first couple of weeks we were just getting used to the fact that we now have this property, and we're preparing for the start of restoration work. We cleaned the rooms, sorted through the things left by previous owners. We took measurements, made the first plans and projects. And we were waiting for electricity and water to be connected. At the time of purchase, the rooms inside required complete restoration, replacement of windows and doors, restoration and repair of utilities. Absolutely everything. And besides that, the surrounding territory also required improvement, which demanded a lot of attention, effort, and time. We wanted to keep the soul of this historic house while bringing in modern, eco-friendly solutions, like solar power and smart insulation to keep us comfortable year-round. We've always enjoyed building things, but we've never tackled a project of this scale. It's a huge challenge, but that's what makes it exciting. The house has 2 floors, while the upper floor housed the living quarters. The heart of it is a massive walk-in fireplace that absolutely stunned us with its size. It even has an old bread oven tucked inside the wall. There's also an original stone sink built into the wall. Back then, this space was likely the kitchen too. Even though a sink in a living room feels a bit strange today, we're definitely keeping it to honor the history. The original layout is so practical that we've decided not to change a thing. There are 4 more rooms on this floor, including a bathroom. Cleaning them also took quite a lot of time. On the ground floor there were utility rooms, 1 storage room and 2 rooms for animals. After the first cleaning, the house seemed to come alive. How long it had been since it felt the warmth and coziness of a fire in the fireplace. But the most interesting thing awaited us ahead. Despite the fact that no one had lived here for decades, life continued around it. In Italy, such old real estate is often sold with everything inside. We inherited old furniture from the early and mid-20th century, mainly many different dressers and consoles, mirrors, chairs, armchairs, beds. We kept only one vintage dresser, several marble countertops, and beautiful garden chairs made of bamboo and wicker. Every day we observe from our windows different animals that come onto our land. We saw so many roe deer this close for the first time. Of course, we want to show the beauty that surrounds us. The view of the surrounding landscape we got is stunning. When buying this property, we had no idea that along with it, we would become owners of 5 caves in the Tuff Hills near the house. We discovered them almost a month after purchasing the house, hidden deep in the overgrown brush. And 2 of them, well, they truly shocked us.